Okay, we're back at it. It's your boy Trapn Monty. You know what I'm doing. Trying to reproduce a positive nation. Who we got here today?
Brianna.
Brianna. How old are you, Brianna?
52.
Are you 52?
And I should be doing better, but I'm working on some things. Let's get back to the moral of the story.
So tell me, where you from?
Binghamton, New York. Born and raised in New York.
Yes, ma'am. How long you been down here?
32 years.
Okay,
Going 33.
You have kids?
Over 20 years in New York. Yes, my oldest son is on his way to his doctorate degree. He's a graduate of FAM University. All my kids are black. My ex-husband is black as well. I'm a mulatto. My mother's white, my father's black. I've never met either one. I've been foster home my whole life. It's not a side sob story, but I would write a book one day, my memoir.
Yes, ma'am.
An excuse for my actions and my behaviors. But they do play a part in the way I've lived my life.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've never met my mother's face. They've always said that if I ever could meet her, I'd look at nothing.
No.
I understand all that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I knew that I should never knock a woman out that I've never met.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the bottom line. I've never met her.
Yes,
so therefore, I have no feelings for her.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when it comes to my black daddy,
yes, ma'am,
it ain't that far different. But he did visit me in my foster home 3 times. I pissed in my pants, shit in my pants in the sandbox. I'd never seen a black man in my life until I met my dad. There was no Bill Cosby's in there. There was no black comedy shows. There was no black shit on TV. I was born in the 70s, my brother. I am one of the first biracial kids in Harbordale. I am now 53 years old, and I'm a product of interracial. I don't know so much that I believe in it, but if you're going to do it, you must achieve it.
Yes, ma'am.
You must teach your kids on both sides of the race. There's no racism in this.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to see my ladies, you want to feel race? Be very prepared to teach your kids on each side, the good and the bad on each side. Otherwise, stay in your own race. Blacks, whites, chinks, Japs.
Yes, ma'am.
And the Maycons for the Maycons. Otherwise, put in your own race. And then if you cannot do that, be very prepared to teach your kids. When you want an interracial shit, be very prepared to teach your children everything about their culture. Because if you don't do that, be very prepared to bring some ratty-ass, muffin-ass kids out here.
So growing up, was it hard?
Very difficult, sir.
What made it difficult?
I was one of the very earlier interracial kids in the 70s.
Wow.
In the 60s, you got hung.
Yeah.
In the 70s, I just got ostracized.
Yeah.
You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You were not born yet, sir. I was.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, in the 60s, you got hung. A white woman. And she gets stoned. The last hanging of a black man was in 1963 in Mobile, Alabama. How do I know that? Because I know my history. I chose to learn that. I'm 53 years old. I chose to want to know everything. The last hanging, sir, the last hanging of an African American male was in 1963. Not to mention the 3 boys that came out and let me get my history right. Mobile, Alabama. There's two black kids and a white boy. They were protecting civil rights movement. Okay? So read your history. All 3 of them boys were murdered. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
There was 1 white boy. Not to mention all the nuns in the Catholic Church and everybody else. And long before that, we had the untrained, trained that we say, not all white people are bad, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a whole lot of them that are.
Yeah.
Not all black people are bad, but a whole lot of them are.
Yeah.
I got my ass beat by 3 black kids the night before last. That's where my black eye come from. Right here.
Wow.
She's going out on our streets right now.
Wow. I see it.
Call me a whore, a slut. I see when a park look me out. You white, don't know I don't. I've been 32 years young, mama. And I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. I said to get your fat mama at the bed. And I'm not gonna put you back in juvie, bro. I'm gonna talk to your mama. And if I don't know any different, call that racist. Get your fat mama at the bed and stop trying to eat the bonbons. No, sir. I was just talking to bro. No, that baby was so fat she would be fit in the Southside Food Mart. I was a little scared.
Wow.
But it was already too late.
Yeah.
She called the cops.
Yeah.
Said to me, officer said to me, ma'am, the officer, I got 2 black guys. You want to press charges on them? I said, no. You know I want you to press charges? That fat ass right there. The mother. That's why I want you to press charges on. The mother of them baskets. Out here, it was supposed to be 2 o'clock in the morning. Supposed to be getting ready for school. In the process, was having to be right over there. No homeschool training.
Yeah.
I was supposed to whoop on some little baskets. See my names, maybe I shouldn't call them bachelor's kids. But at the end of the day, I said, bring your mom over here, young man.
Yeah.
I had no phone on me, and no way to call the police. She called the police. She called my kids bastards. So racism ain't gonna go nowhere. It's still here to stay. We got a lot of work to do in this country. So who are we gonna vote for? So let's get to politics.
Who you voting for?
We got 2 toes. Now listen, I'm a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So being a woman, why should I call a woman who's biracial just like me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you why. It's getting to the point right now. She's a liar too. All politicians are liars. You think I want a woman firefighter? I'm on the top of a big tall building, ready to burn up, and a woman comes to me. Black, white, purple, I don't care if she was a China from WWF back in the day. Being this big, white, big old ass coming save my life.
No.
I don't think we're ready for a white woman.
Yeah.
Black woman, mulatto woman, Japanese woman, Chinese woman. But I don't think we're ready to keep. You know, Donald Trump kind of look a little good when we looking like a in our country, ain't it? Come on, let's keep it real, my brothers and sisters.
That's true.
Now we don't want to go back to Donald Trump. We got a bitch for us. Donald Trump, we love you, man. Now we all like retarded. Now we like, what's her name? What's her name? Oh,
so being out here, yeah. I guess it's you.
So I don't think the whole world nervous. We weren't ready for goddamn Miss Clinton.
Yeah.
But we know she ran our country for 8 years anyways.
Yeah.
So we already had a woman running our country.
Mm-hmm.
We already know who that was.
Yeah.
Miss Clinton.
Yeah.
Come on, let's keep it real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we brothers and sisters,
yeah.
black, white, purple, green, are ready for another one.
Yeah.
Because she's a mulatto.
Yeah.
Just like we know Barack Obama wasn't black, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a mulatto. We a real black brother.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember that rap song? That shit was so funny. Let me scratch my booty while I'm at it. Mosquito just bit my ass. See me? Close the damn tape. Sorry. No disrespect. I live in Florida. Get over it. So that rap song was so funny, man. With Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Not Dr. Drake.
Hold on. Look. You getting carried away.
No, I don't get it. Let me get back to the subject. The moral of the story is this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your first original question was.
I know it.
Because I went left wing. I think I answered all your questions. I think the original one is what I think about living here in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, you're on point. Okay.
I just feel jacked up.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm homeless.
Yeah.
Getting back to homeless here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we're going to go. Because they say now, it says September 1st. Now it's October 1st.
October 1st, yeah.
Okay. Where we homeless people going to go?
That was
I'm going to cross them up. I ain't that big. I'm going to go. Screw the tents. Bend over, you faggots. So many faggots out here. I'll fight with a big old faggot. All right, all jokes aside. So with that being said, I think that we all can come together.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's we can resolve this.
Mm-hmm.
I think when the law enforcement,
mm-hmm.
We people come together and we minus the racism.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought that racism because at the end of the day, I put a little twist, a little fun to it.
Do you still have problems out here about your racism?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we all deal with it. Okay. Black, white, I think everybody. Everybody. I don't care your way of life. I don't care what your sexuality is. I like to say, we'd all stick in our own lane. Mm-hmm. White, black, with black. But that would be no different than just all eat, let's all eat hamburgers. You eat pork. I mean, life would be very boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So life is about spicing it up. And in the Bible, I think that, and I want to get off biblical, in the Bible, Babylon, that's when all the languages got misconstrued. Okay? There's a reason for that. I think God has no problem with mixing the races. I think when we do as beautiful children, just sometimes some effed up parents.
Yeah.
But there's effed up kids as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's hard headed kids, there's hard headed parents.
Yeah.
I ain't no saint. But when I'm like out here,
Yeah.
what am my son doing out here? I sound like a little, like I got a little intelligence.
Yeah.
So you might say at the end of the day, right now we're gonna end this. What you doing out here, lady? You act like you got all the answers, right?
Okay.
I'm waiting for that day when you got the turning point. There's a place called the turning point. Been there. I know the rules. So I feel right now in my life that God wants me to get down on the real ground. Not on a facility where it is easy for me. 3 meals a day. And I want to do it the hard way, sir. I want to get on the ground in order to pick me back up. Because I think if I do it the hard way, yes, I've been raped, I've been assaulted. I'm not crying or whatever. But there is this shining moment where my kids and me and my grandkids, I don't know my family. Like I said, I've been put in foster homes, put up for adoption. I want to excuse some one of them girls out here that had a hard way to go. They played a big part of my demise. But I don't want to be a victim. I want to be a winner.
Have you ever tried any drugs?
The drugs. That was good. What are my drugs of choice? Alcohol is number one. In fact, I'm getting ready to DTL.
Okay.
Alcohol is number one. Yes. Crack. I'm not a crackhead. I'm a crack smoker.
Okay.
But we ain't gonna go into the logistics of that right now.
Okay.
What's the difference? There is a big difference.
Okay.
There's a huge difference
What's the difference?
Between a crackhead and a crack smoker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can I show you? I
Yeah.
can show you, but I can tell you.
Show me.
This is a crackhead.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Okay. Okay.
Sir.
It's not funny, but I guess so.
Hey, you asked the question. Let me
I'm
answer.
listening.
Sir, I'll get my babies off the street in a minute. In the meantime, can I suck those for a buck?
Okay.
Get your baby off the street. I'll get my baby off the street, but I suck those first.
Yeah.
Crackhead.
Okay.
Crack smoker.
Yeah.
Get your goddamn baby off the goddamn street and give me all your crack.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay. So, would you recommend, if anybody back at home that want to try drugs, would you recommend them trying it?
Never.
Okay. What made you start, though? How old were you when you first started?
Very old. I had my first cocaine, 32.
Okay.
Graduated from high school, went to college. I'm very different than the rest.
What made you start at 32?
Hatefulness. Never known who my daddy and my mother is, and being interracial and playing that. Feel sorry for me.
Yeah.
I had regrets. I just wish I had met. I just wish I did call them the things that the foster family called them.
Yeah.
I never met a black man until I met my daddy
Yeah.
in foster care.
Yeah.
I was inside New York City and New York. There are no black people in the 70s in the outside skirts. Unless you watch Bill Cosby show.
Yeah.
And until then,
Wow.
he would come and visit me, and the foster family, who happened to be white, said, "That's your real daddy." He was black. As dark as you, sir, to be honest with you. I said, "That's not my daddy." And if I could take it back, I'd take it back, because the gene pool pulled light towards the light side. But my hair was like an afro. My hair would be like Michael Jackson. So I went through my whole school, elementary school to middle school, and a big part of my high school years with a big fro. Never made fun of him because most kids knew I was interracial.
Yeah. So
I was a cool cat.
So
I was dressed nice.
So growing up, I'm gonna say that you pretty much had you had a fair life, but you didn't really know your parents and stuff.
Made it very difficult, and I think that played a big role.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, addiction, a big part of addiction does come a huge part of your upbringing.
Yeah.
If you have a full in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, what's their excuse, man?
Yeah.
When you come from millions of dollars,
Yeah.
you caught up in it.
Yeah.
But out here, a lot of these girls, man, prostitution is a way of life of. It's real sad. I've been raped so many times. I am so embarrassed to say it. I got 50 million depositions down here.
Yeah.
A deposition ain't putting a man away. A deposition was always ask you the question.
Yeah.
You have to repeat the questions back verbatim.
Yeah.
I let most of them go.
Yeah.
But you want to hear my story? There's one I would not let go.
Yeah.
So I walked at 8 o'clock. This is my last one to you, sir.
I'm listening.
8 o'clock p.m. I'll never forget the time because it was part of my life story. And it can't let things like that sidetrack me. I went to Central Plaza. There's an Exxon gas station, and there is a the post office is right there.
Mm-hmm.
At the Exxon gas station, you got an Alleyway Cut. So I thought I heard my name. Now here they call me Bree.
Mm-hmm.
Bree. It's 8 o'clock. It's about like this time of night.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that much lit, but it's still I'm surrounded by human beings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm safe. Of course I'm safe. I'm surrounded by people just like we are now.
Mm-hmm.
No reason for me to be scared. No reason for me to feel danger at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I hear what I thought was to be my name, Bree, my street name.
Mm-hmm.
So for whatever reason, I too play a part in it. And my oldest son said, "Mama, come on, Mom. You're 52 years old." At the time I was 50. Walked over, tried me, put a knife in my throat, tried me through the cut.
Wow.
Took it. I said I was on my menstrual days. I went on my period.
Mm-hmm.
Raped me on my menstrual all night, non-stop, all night, non-stop, all night, non-stop, with no mercy.
Wow.
I said, "Sir, I'm trying to get my way, my good escape." So he said, I said to him, "Man, I need to take a piss." We all do that as women, you know. That's the first thing. You never thought a little bastard would put a knife to my throat as I urinate. That ain't gonna work. So I'm pissing, my ass hanging up in the air in the cardboard boxes. Nobody can hear my screams. They wanted to hear my screams. They weren't gonna be heard. So I'm pissing, the knife is in my throat. My DNA's all over it. So I'm trying to put DNA over everything. I'm very intelligent. Anything I could touch, anything from a mile away. In my mind, I want to make it out of this one life.
Yeah.
This is when I really felt I'm going to meet my maker. Wow. I will not make it till the morning if I don't get out of this one.
Wow.
This is the one I have to get out of.
Yeah.
I've had guns with my head, jitterbugs and dumbasses trying to make me put down my throat and swallow the cop juices.
Wow.
That ain't nothing to a knife.
Yeah.
What is it, a bullet?
Yeah.
Nah, that's just to get me to suck and swallow the juice.
Yeah.
But a knife, when I can't urinate and knife in my throat, no, there's something more going here. This man is not trying to make me get out of this one life. Yes, it's far worse. Who doesn't want to be shot with a gun and be sliced up? You have two choices to lose your life. A bullet in your brain or being knifed up. I think I take the bullet, sir. Getting back to my more of my story was, so he starts to snore, fucking me all night long, relentlessly, so sore. So he has the knife still in his hands, okay? We're in cardboard boxes. He bathed me on my period. No matter I said I'm on my menstrual, didn't matter. Blood's flying everywhere. Not from blood from the knife, blood from me being on my menstrual. Yeah. Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So my DNA is everywhere.
Yeah.
So I know this man's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
They don't take a rocket science to know this man has me to be dead in this alleyway in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm a dead.
Yeah.
No mask, I'm dead. I'm talking to your husband. Oh God. Well, so long story short. So he starts to snore. Get that little faggot from around me if I murder him. You know I'm not gonna do it. Just aggravating. Sorry. Tape off. Tape back on. So he starts to snore. It wasn't good enough for me. So he did like this. I waited for the big snore. I waited 2 hours, sir, for this snore. I want something like this. Not to mention, his knife was in his hands, the one he put in my throat. Mm-hmm. His leg is over my leg. At that point, I knew I was going to get out of this alive. Yeah. And it took 2 hours for me to snore that deep snore.
Yeah.
My heart was coming out my chest.
Yeah.
But I knew this was my only chance to run. Butt naked, no clothes on. I had to take his leg off my leg because I knew he wasn't gonna let me live.
Yeah.
I said, this is my only chance. But slowly, my heart, every second that I put his leg off, every second, his knife was in his hand. The knife is in his hands.
Yeah.
I standing like this. With a fucked up kneecap.
Wow.
No clothes on. My clothes were in the alleyway. The knife was still in his hands. Do you know St.Pete Police Department actually looked out for me for once in my life? They didn't take me to jail for no open container. They didn't take me to jail for no goddamn scam. Hit a crack.
Yeah.
That was the one time St. Pete Police Department actually did something good.
Yeah.
For the for society that I could actually say, I'll be damned. There was about 30 police officers that swarmed the bus station.
Wow.
We used to call it back in the day Grand Central Station. Okay? It was swarmed. I told my story. That man has 2 prior convictions of rape. I'm the 3rd one. He only got, guess what he got? 10 years.
Wow.
On 3. I would not show up for trial, and the reason why I didn't show up for trial is this. A lot of people saying, that was your chance, Brianna. That's me. To stand up, stay in face room. But the police have to do some work too, sir.
Yeah.
There comes a time when law enforcement has to do some work.
Yeah.
How in the hell you got 2 prior convictions of rape? The first one should have been 10.
Yeah.
The second one should have been at least 8 out of 11, 5.
Yeah.
And mine should have been life.
Yeah.
Without me being present.
Yeah.
You know, it's my story. I'm finished with this. And God peace and you have a wonderful day.
I really appreciate your
Thank
time. Thank you. Thank you.